Welcome to the topic Hereditary Effect of Radiation.
Hi everyone, welcome to this amazing radio biology channel. Today, I, together with my friend, are going to talk about the hereditary effect of the radiation. So when we talk about the hereditary effect, it always associated with the mutation on the gene cell of the parents, and it will transmit to the progeny, and finally, it will lead to the genetic disease that can affect the generation. So it's quite different with the mutation that occurs on the somatic cell that will induce the cancer. Next, I will talk about the Mega Mouse project, which is one of the significant study about the hereditary effects due to the radiation induced. So a few conclusions can be made, and the first one is the radio sensitivity of the different mutation is varied by a significant factor of 35. Second, from the graph shown on my side, and you can see that the chronic dose exposure will induce lesser mutation compared to the acute dose exposure. And the third one is the radio sensitivity of the female is lesser compared to the male. And the last one is the time interval is if the time interval is allowed between the radiation and the concentration, and the genetic effect can be reduced.
Hi guys and welcome back. The hereditary disease are divided into the three types. First is Mendelian, second is the chromosomal aberration, and third is the multifactorial disease. Now I'm going to talk about the Mendelian. Mendelian is caused by a mutation in a single gene located on the autosomes and sex chromosome and show the simple predictable patterns of inheritance. And Mendelian are divided into three types. First is a single dominant, which means that due to mutation in a single gene on one chromosome. And second is autosomal recessive, means the defective copy of the same gene from each parent, and such as sickle cell anemia. Third is sex link. Sex link is a mutation on a gene in a X chromosome, such as hemophilia. And males have higher probability to get sex-linked disease than female, because the males have only one X and one X chromosome, which one mutation needed to cause the disease. But female have two X's, then need two mutation chromosome needed to cause that same disease. Thank you.
Hi, today I'm going to talk about chromosomal aberration. Chromosomal aberration is gross abnormalities either in structure or in the number of chromosomes, which means there will be missing extra or irregular portion of chromosomal DNA. The best example of this chromosomal disease is Down's syndrome. Okay, now when we're going to talk about the effect of radiation in chromosomes, we have to first know that radiation is much more effective at breaking chromosome rather than causing errors in chromosomal distribution. Now I'm going to talk about multifactorial disease. It is a general designation assigned to a disease which known to have a genetic component but whose transmission patterns cannot be described as simple Mendelian. Examples of multifactorial diseases are neural tube defects, cleft lip with or without cleft palate, and for the adult onsets are diabetes, essential hypertension, and coronary heart disease.
For the last one is about a study on mutations in the children of the atomic bomb survivors in Hiroshima and Nagasaki. As we know, these incidents are the largest irradiated human population occurs at that time. The children of the atomic bomb survivors have been studied for a number of indicators such as congenital defects, gender ratio, and others. For the various measures of hereditary effects, the differences between the children of proximally and distally exposed survivors is in the direction expected if a hereditary effect did result from the radiation, but in fact, none of the findings are statistically significant. But they used to calculate the doubling dose for the differences between these groups of children.
See you in a Q&A session. Bye.